Welcome to TBTVSport and to New Cuthbury, the stunning home of Wimborne Town, where today they're hosting Christchurch in a pre-season friendly for the Gerry Page Memorial Trophy. Now, as you know, I do this for nothing for the clubs, but I am looking for a little bit of sponsorship just to help for upkeep of equipment and graphics and whatnot. In return, I'll create you a short advert which will be included in all my highlights packages. I'm looking to do about 40 to 50 games this season, each of which will get about 1,000 views. So if you want 2,000 or so people to see your advert each week, get in touch by one of the methods below. Back to the matter in hand, the Wimborne starting 11 look like this. Unfortunately, I didn't get a team sheet for the visitors, so you'll just have to make the names up, like I will.
Just thought I'd catch you breaching health and safety rules, mate.
I always enjoy the sight of the officials coming out, clocking the camera, and immediately regretting not going shopping instead. So for the first time this 21-22 season, this match is brought to you by TBTV. After just a couple of minutes, Christchurch got off to an almost whirlwind start. Number 16, or Bob as I'll call him, goes through but misses the target. But it was a promising start from the visitors, who've had to rebuild from scratch over the summer. Soon after, Adwell broke down the right wing and crossed for Sinclair, who went down, and it looked a little bit dodgy, but you'll see from the replays, there's nothing doing. It wasn't long though before the first goal. Dan Strugnall meeting the corner on the volley and smashing home from about 2 yards.
Good delivery. He told me at the goal
As the half progressed, the pattern of the game was clear. The Magpies would have most of the possession, and a lot of the young development team lads were putting in shots from distance. I have to say, early doors here, this young lad, Regan Mason, really caught the eye. Christchurch were being contained and were relying on breaks. Here we have Bob putting a decent ball in from the right, but unable to pick out a striker. Meanwhile, down the other end, another protégé from the development squad, Adwell, had a decent shot from distance, which called into action the Christchurch keeper, who will now be known as Fred. In another breakaway, Bob brings the ball down well and sets himself up with a decent strike at goal. Having wished he'd gone shopping earlier on, the ref's going to wish he'd tagged on a bit of bowling as well. This is clearly a red card, but it's also a friendly. But the referee, who, I don't know, we'll call Mike Dean for today, decides the rules are the rules and sends off the Christchurch number 6, Tom. 30 minutes in, and the match is effectively over as a competition.
Joe, right mid. Unlucky, well done!
Down the other end, once again, it's Bob who gets himself into the best position, but can't quite pick out a striker again.
Hey, well done, well done! mid.
With some epic man management, here we have Ben Hatch telling Tom how long he was on the pitch for.
See? Just sit, guns, sit!
We went into half time at 1-0 and didn't have to wait too long at all for number 2. Callum Chugg flying around like chitty chitty bang bang and heading the ball firmly into the back of the net. Stand by for 5 goal attempts in 12 seconds. I'll leave the home bench to commentate on this one.
Tackled by the ball. Counter!
Tackled by the ball indeed. And what we did see in the early stages of the second half was Christchurch creating a couple of chances. Both of them from our old mate Bob.
Pep. Well done! Well done! Well done, Danny! Well done, Danny!
70 minutes in and a misplaced clearance from the keeper leads to number 3.
Fine! Giving it away! Why is no one offering from the keeper? Mate, talk to him! Fucking get on him, Evan, or you get on him! Get the ball, Sage! Yeah, Stevie! What on your fucking said back?
Lewis Bill with an accomplished finish to make it 3-0.
Spears has gone with him. Spears knows himself.
Back, Steve!
And then 5 minutes later, with what I believe was his first touch, we have Harry Morgan getting on the score sheet after some good work from Aidan Shepherd on the right and a bit of dodgy defending in the middle.
Well done, Morgs. 3, well done.
It was pretty clear that in pre-season and going down to 10 men after just half an hour was really starting to take its toll on Christchurch.
Well done, Beanie.
Run, sir!
This proved to be the last attack of the match. Mike Dean seen enough and blows up. Wimborne win 4-0 and win the Gerry Page Memorial Trophy.
Bring the ball.
With the quickest trophy presentation I've ever witnessed, I managed to catch some of the after-match action on the pitch. With trophy in hand, James Stokoe can now plan the next match, which is against Sholing on Tuesday evening. I'll be there to capture the action.